going to patch those holes and keep moving forward. I think we can absorb. You have to be able to absorb any player that you lose for a short period of time, and we'll have to do that with Weaver.
We've been wondering why Weaver cannot play if it's his non-pitching arm. Is it pain, or is there a cast on, or what's the situation?
When you throw a baseball, it's a full-body coordinated movement, and you'll see a lot of pitchers that, whether it's something in their lower body, or in Weave's case, his left elbow, where he will not be able to leverage the ball or make the motion he has to deliver the ball to the plate. And when you start compensating, then you're putting your throwing arm at risk. So it's a significant injury that he has. It needs to calm down. It needs to get strong, and it's going to take a little bit of time.
Is Richards going to start?
Yes, Jered will start.
Not just once. He'll just step into the rotation.
Yep. Mike, were you surprised with the diagnosis, given that the X-rays came back negative, or were you, was the MRI kind of just revealing?
I guess countless times, you see X-rays come back negative at first, and then obviously you do a little more detailed study and you find out what's happening. It's a tough break, and we'll absorb it and keep moving forward.
What did you see from Jered last year that gave him confidence to move forward?
I think in spring training was really. I think a situation where Jered took some major steps forward in what you would expect a young pitcher to do. I don't think we had a pitcher on our staff throwing the ball better than Jered did in the spring, and he'll be ready to get after it in the rotation. I think just his ability to repeat pitches. He has such good stuff, and he's got great movement on his fastball and terrific breaking ball, and can change speeds. And I think he took a couple steps forward in what you'd like a pitcher to do in spring training. He was terrific.
Mike, in the spring he said he will do any role, but just wants to do the same role for consistency's sake. Is there any danger in this if he ends up going back to bullpen, or a back and forth thing that might be?
Well, in a perfect world, you want everybody to get set on the roles and just run with it. It's better for your team, it's better for the player, but it's not always the way things work out. Jered's ready for the challenge of starting. We talked today, he's embracing it, he feels good with it, and whether he's in the rotation from now to the end of the year or he goes back to the bullpen, he's 100% behind doing whatever the team needs, and I think that's important.
Mike, will Jered be able to throwing because it's not as strong, or will he be shut down?
I think just basically activating his arm. It won't be any significant throwing where he's going to throw bullpens, but he'll be able to just activate his arm probably once this thing calms down, and how long that is, I don't know, but no, he won't be able to do any appreciable throwing, but you hope that by activating his arm, and then when this heals enough to where he can get into his delivery, that he won't be too far behind or set back too far.
When you say activate,
it's like you're just going to throw. You might be throwing a ball 50 feet, whatever it is, just to keep the arm going and just keep everything activated. But and that helps you. It helps you to stay at a certain level, so you don't miss too much.
Like
with Josh, obviously, it's only a couple games in, but obviously Albert last year struggled a little bit out of the gate. Do you say anything to a guy like Josh Hamilton, or you just trust that a guy like that's going to get right through it?
Well, there are some down times every hitter's going to have at certain points, and when it happens at the beginning of the season, like he did with Albert last year, it's magnified. Josh is fine. He prepares himself. He feels good. I think he's just missed some pitches that he's going to catch up to. And I think the only thing you tell Josh is keep going, keep playing, keep moving forward. And, he had a nice game the last game in Texas. He was on more pitches, and hopefully he'll start to carry that over and be more productive.